HIIT coach Zoe here, and this is going to be your full body, unweighted, no equipment needed, speed and balance HIIT workout. So we're gonna ramp up that intensity. And then when you're nice and tired, we're gonna test your balance. So let's get started off with some jumping jacks. As always, modify it as you need to. I'll offer suggestions along the way, all right, especially for my non-impact friends, all right? But otherwise, you make this workout work for your body and your needs, and we'll have some fun while we're doing it. Good, and from here, let's just take a nice wide stance and dip those hips side to side with a little bit of a zigzag in the arms. So full body, so we will be on the floor sometimes today, so make sure you are prepared. We're gonna work in 30-second increments, alternating between a speed exercise and a balance exercise. So high intensity cardio, low intensity recovery while we challenge our balance. Still a little bit of strength coordination, all that fun stuff built in. So don't worry, you're not gonna have to just stand on one leg. All right, but we're gonna alternate for 4 minutes. I know that sounds so long, but remember, your balance exercises are a bit of a break. All right, and then we'll have a nice long rest between each superset. So be ready to rock and roll, my friends. Good, all right, and let's find the edge of your mat, and we're gonna inchworm out to a plank, shoulder tap, inchworm it back in. Just take some time to warm up through the core, the upper body. Good, and one more. We're gonna hold that plank. We'll go side plank to side plank, switching the hips, keeping them high. Belly's in tight. Good, all right, big step forward. Reach up with that same side, and let's switch it. A little mobility. Want to make sure those muscles are ready to rock and roll. Good, hold a down dog for a moment. Get a nice stretch in through the back of the body. Good, let's hop it up, stand up tall, and knock out some jumping jacks again. Finish with a little bit of a sweat. Good, and butt kicks. All right, so I'm gonna go over our first two moves. Keep moving and grooving, or get a quick drink of water. We got about 15 seconds. First speed move is gonna be up with 2 feet, down with 2 feet, out with 2 feet, in. So up, down, out, in. After that, we're gonna get on the balls of our feet, arms overhead for a narrow squat. So let's get started with our agility. So up, down, out, in. Up, down, out, in. Up, down, out, in. And move as quick as you can. It's just 30 seconds here. So really push that pace and the balls of the feet. This one's already pretty non-impact in and of itself. If you need to just do out in, that's fine too. For 3, 2, 1, out onto that squat. So arms overhead, get on the balls of your feet. Now we're gonna lower down. Feet are just about hip width, maybe a little closer through a squat. So it's hard because we're not just flat-footed here. Woo. And with those arms overhead, we're really challenging that core to stay strong and engaged so we don't lose our balance. 3, 2, 1, right back to it. So back to our agility. Up, down, out, in. Up, down, out, in. Up, down, out, in. I'll use my line so it's easier. Quicker, come on. Find that rhythm, build your speed. Keep a little bit of a hinge in those hips. Soft knees, soft ankles. Here for 3, 2, 1, and switch it over. We have our toe squat. So arms overhead, balls feet. If you can't do this on your toes, just give me narrow squats, okay? But I still want those arms nice and tall overhead. You can challenge yourself by standing directly in front of a wall, facing it, right? And that's gonna force you to really sit back on those heels properly. All right, back to our agility. Let's go round number 3. Try to switch your lead foot. So if you always started with the right, start with the left. Challenge yourself a little bit. Quick feet. Faster. That's halfway. A little faster. Almost there. You got it for 3, 2, 1. Let's go back to that chair squat. I know, I feel it in those calves. I know you're thinking it. We'll take a minute to mobilize before we start the next superset. So after this, we have one more round of each, and then we break. So I told you it's 4 minutes of work, but it's totally doable. Getting as low as you can in that squat. 3, 2, 1, let's go, last round. Last round, best round, let's go. Again, stay low, stay low. Pump those arms at your sides. Woo! My calves are knotting up. You got it, you guys. Less than 10. You got this. Come on. For 3, 2, 1. Back to that squat. Catch your breath. So nice and deep. Through that squat as low as you can. Again, you don't have to be super high on your toes. The higher the better as you get lower, as far as the balance challenge.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and miss
really forces you to focus on activating through your core. Woo. 1, and rest. All right. Nice drink of water if you need it. Get ready. We're gonna move on to our second set of moves. So I'll demonstrate now. Again, there's no transition time. We get right into it. So think about your balance move as your recovery time, right? Not your take a break. Okay. So anyways, next move is a pivot pop squat. So what we have here, feet together, and then we're going to either step or hop to a 45-degree angle into a squat, and then step or hop back. So here, boom. Right, so balls of the feet, heels. Balance move is gonna be a single leg deadlift. If you need to hold on to something, please do. But we're gonna do arms overhead again, and then we're gonna come up nice and tall with the knee. So we'll alternate sides each round. Starting with that pivot pop squat, let's go. So that rest time moves pretty quick. We don't want to hang out at the bottom of the squat or at the center. Come down controlled, come up powerful. 1 single leg deadlift. So pick one side. If you really struggle with this move, you can kickstand, but let's keep those arms overhead. And then when you come up, bring that knee up. Make sure that you are hinging at the same rate with your upper body as you are with that back leg. Three, 2, 1, let's go back to it. So pivot pop, round number 2 of 4. Seconds. Again, we're not crashing to the bottom, but we're powerful on the way up. All right, other side now. So arms up, hinge, get as close to parallel as you can, and then come right back up to this balance, one-legged balance position. It helps if you can find a point to look at the entire time. So basically like a focal point. That way your room's not moving all around. Good. All right, back to our pop squats. Let's go. Giving you something to focus on, right? Like these balance moves helps make the rounds go faster. Because you don't really have time to think about the fact that you're out of breath. Good. All right, back to side number 1. Let's begin. Arms up. So it's not about how quick you can move through it. It's about how controlled you can be. If you feel like you're wobbling all around, take your time, go a little slower. Two, one, last round, best round, let's go. Woo! We're only 2 supersets in. I feel that that sweat dripping. Whew. Ten seconds. For 3, 2, 1. Last one. Opposite side. Again, you're coming up to the single leg balance. So we're shifting where the weight of that leg, the counterbalance weight is, while we work through a hinge. If we are touching something for a little support, light touch, and rest. All right, so 2 supersets down, 3 to go. Quick drink of water. So first move for speed is gonna be on the ground, right? It's like an extended mountain climber. So if we're non-impact, we're gonna step it, boom. Because it's such a big range of motion, it'll kick up your heart rate even if you're not jumping. If we are, this is where some more balance kicks in. We're gonna hike those hips up high, right? Use that core and push the floor away, so use that upper body so we have some room to switch those feet. Okay, exercise number 2 is a pigeon squat, or a figure 4 squat even. So just like that pigeon stretch, we're gonna figure 4 our legs, squat down as low as we can. Okay, so you're gonna feel a little bit of elongation in those glutes. Let's begin. Extended mountain climber. So again, notice my hips are coming high, pushing that floor away as I switch feet. Woo! This one's tough. Again, quick with that transition. 3, 2, 1. Pigeon squats. Woo, a little dizzy. Okay. Figure 4. Get down as low as you can and switch. So kind of like a single leg squat for those of you that know what pistol squats are, because that leg's in front of the body, but we are supporting it. Make sure you're not on the knee or on the ankle, just above each. Back to the runner. Let's go. Notice as soon as I'm touching, boom, I'm switching sides again. Land and switch. Halfway. Woo! Shoulders are burning. And on your feet. All right, pigeon squats. Let's do it. So just counter your weight with your upper body hinging forward. Try not to go too slow, that way you're getting reps in, but again, balance, right? Not just physically balanced, but balance between speed, but accuracy. Let's go. On number 3. Woo! Try to keep those eyes up. I'm doing it, I know. I can find myself looking down. Almost there. This one is not my favorite. On your feet. Pigeon squats. Let's go. So we're sitting as far back as we can. This one's a little more challenging than it appears on the surface. So again, if you need to hold on to anything, it's just in your fingertip. It's not a heavy grip. 2, 1, let's finish strong. Last round, best round. Ah. You got it, you guys, 10 seconds, come on. All right, let's finish. Whew. Back to that pigeon squat. Catching your breath as you work. The definition of active recovery here. Whew. Wait till our next ones. You're gonna love it. 10 seconds. Even though we're almost done, no slacking. All the way to the timer. And rest. All right, quick drink of water. I'll be right back. Okay. So, next bout of work. We passed halfway through the workout. We only have 2 more supersets. We have a stationary shuffle, so we gotta be quick with our feet, all right? So again, not really too hard to change from impact to non-impact. You would just step, but otherwise we're in a little bit of a hop as we switch our feet. Our second move is a bird dog plank. So if you have to do it on your hands and knees, or on your hands and knees, right arm, left leg, and switch. Otherwise we're in a plank. Right arm, left leg, and switch, okay? You shouldn't be doing a lot of topsy-turvy, otherwise you need to go slower. Stationary shuffle, let's begin. Working quick, working quick. 3, 2, 1, plank, let's go. All right, so right arm, left leg, and switch. So pull that belly in. Stay strong. Take your time. Two, 1, on your feet, let's go. Stationary shuffle. Oh, this hair. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, back to your plank, let's go. This one's hard, and it's exceptionally hard because planking makes it a lot tougher to catch your breath. And we're not just planking. but we're adding some balance to it. 3, 2, 1. All right. Woo! Let's go. We are halfway, you guys. 2 rounds left of each. Two, 1. All right, back to that plank. I'm running out of breath. Try to coordinate your breathing with your movement. So as you lift up, breathe in and release as you come down. 2, 1. Let's go. Last round, best round, you guys. I know this one's tough. You can do it. The fastest round yet. Touch that floor, switch those feet, stay low. Boom, boom, boom. Woo. 5 seconds. Clicker. And down for your plank. All right. Deep breaths. Couple more reps. Earn that break. And rest. Oh, on your feet, don't sit down. How did I know? I just know. Coach always knows. All right, quick drink of water. And we have 1 more set to go. Pretty intensive still, but you got this. So, this is our last one. A little crazy, I know. So we're gonna take a wide stance. We're gonna hop our feet in, out, and up with the jump, okay? So in, out, up. All right, if we're stepping, toes, step, step, toes, okay? Then, your next option, you can either be in a down dog or with your feet on a chair or a couch or get to a wall. And we're gonna do shoulder taps. Okay? You got this. Let's go. Wide stance. In, out, pop. Fast feet. For 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. If you are uncomfortable in the handstand or you might get dizzy, please do that down dog. You're just gonna tap your shoulders. Tap, tap, tap. If that's too hard, you can even do it from a plank so you're not inverted. Almost there, you guys. All right, on your feet if you're inverted, just so we can recalibrate. 3, 2, 1, let's go. In, out, up. Excuse me. Again, if going upside down is way too much for you, don't do it, okay? Do that plank, right? Or the down dog. Here for 3, 2, 1. Let's go right back. So again, for modified, we're here or we're here. Okay? Otherwise, you're on the wall. Maybe your feet are on a chair. deep breaths. If you've never done these before, don't start today. On your feet, deep breath, 3, 2, 1, let's go. In, out, up. Here for 3, 2, 1. Let's go back down. Deep breath. Set up and go. On your feet, deep breath, let's go. In, out, up, out, up. Last round, best round, you guys. Woo, speed our burn. Almost there. Here for 3, 2, 1, back down, last one. So we have plank with shoulder taps, or down dog, shoulder taps, or we're in that handstand. So that bell. And rest. Woo! All right, shake it out. Take some deep breaths. Let's cool down. Let's just start, we'll reach overhead, side to side. Thank you for joining me. I know on the surface, right, we think, oh, balance work, it's boring, it's not fast. Is it even gonna be hard? Yes, it will be. You're with Coach Zoe, my friend. But if you like this workout, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Maybe where you wanted to quit. Did you try the handstand? Did anybody try the handstand? I'd love to know. All right. Just like to offer variety of modifications, maybe just some fun options. So switching it up for you. Otherwise, subscribe. That way every time I post a new workout, you'll be notified. We can have fun together while we stay strong. Woo! And let's just stretch out those hips a little bit. Man, my feet are feeling it. They're starting to, my toes, they're trying to crawl away. Just gonna roll out those toes and ankles a little bit. But otherwise, excellent job today. It's always good to mix stuff up. Balance work too, functional style of training, right? So keeps your whole body healthy, not just for cardio benefits, right, or for strength benefits, but for how mobile and good all the parts of your body work together. All right, you guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time. Till then, stay strong, stay tough.